Hello, class. My name is Adrian Cannon, and I'm going to give my report on the calculating transportation cost project that we had to do this week. Just kind of want to start out in saying that I'm kind of from a school that it's hard to get information from for some reason, but I've done my best that I can, and getting it. It did take a little work on my part. I think I've turned in a pretty good transportation kind of outlook thing this week. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take a look at my Excel sheet. I went ahead and did football for the male sport, and then girls soccer for the female sport. And if you can take a look at it, it's kind of weird. Our drivers earn about $20 per hour, so I had to calculate the distance it took to get from my high school to those high schools, and junior highs, JVs, around this area, it's all the same. Our drivers get $20 per hour, so I calculate how many hours it takes from leaving and then coming back, because they get paid for all of that, not just for driving, which is pretty awesome. The next thing I had to calculate there was the diesel cost, which we roughly get diesel for about $2.10 a gallon, so I'd have to do a lot of math here. Our buses get about 21 miles per gallon, and with that being said, you just take the mileage there and back, add it together, divide it by 21, and then multiply that by $2.10, which would be 2.1, and that gets you the total cost for the diesel cost. My total cost there is adding those two things up, and then as you can see in my football one, there's a grand total there of $1,199.20, and then you can't really see my girls one, but it was around $1,000 as well. Okay. So after taking a look at that spreadsheet, some things that kind of stuck out to me was calculating the actual diesel cost. I thought it was going to be a lot higher than that. I had no idea that school buses were that fuel efficient. I thought they were just large vehicles, and even though they had diesel engines, I still thought it wouldn't be that good. It turns out to be wrong. 21 miles per gallon is pretty darn good for a vehicle of that size. So that was surprising. The surprise, $20 per hour. I've learned after talking to some coaches in the area and some other bus drivers is really good. Considering most schools around southeast Missouri get a flat rate per event. Ours used to be a flat rate of $60, but now it's that $20 per hour. It's pretty nice. I drive a bus, so that figure was pretty easy. In fact, all those games that you saw in there, I drove. So it was easy information there. But that miles per gallon thing kind of threw me. I find it kind of neat that it only takes about $20 to get there. It's kind of really neat if you think about it. And as you can tell, even football and soccer, really the difference is at our schools, one has junior high and the other one doesn't. And that's kind of the difference. There was about a $300 difference for travel costs. But I think all in all, I mean, honestly, I thought it was going to be somewhere around $1,000 for each, just because the driver is kind of expensive, $20 an hour. However, in the long run, really $1,000 per sport, especially those larger sports that have a lot of games, is not too bad at all. Alrighty, thank you.